Hi viewers, this is Upendra Anamula, Polity faculty. Welcome to all the viewers. This is our continuous class of historical background of Indian Constitution. So in the previous class we completed Government of India 1935 Act. So after that in our Indian political drama completely continued only for complete freedom. That means our leaders fight only for complete freedom. Even the 1935 Act, which was provided Indians themselves, they are ruling our people. But our leaders asked complete dominion status. So, after this act, the Britishers also trying to convince our leaders, because at the time Second World War started in 1939. So Hitler, the German Chancellor, attacked Poland. By this way, Second World War started. So Britishers also convinced to our Indian leaders, India should also participate in the Second World War. But our leaders was put a condition. If India should participate in the Second World War, after the war, British Crown compulsory provide full freedom to India. This is the condition. So that Augusta offer 1940 and 1942 Cripps Mission and 1946 Second Cabinet Mission, all these were some of the talks with our Indian leaders. But every talk was failed due to Britishers' rejection to provide complete freedom. So finally, the Indian Independence Act 1947. The Indian Independence Act 1947. So this act was provided freedom to India. This is the last phase of our independence movement. So at the time, British Prime Minister Lord Attlee came to power, and he announced February 20th, 1947. He declared British Crown ready to provide independence to India, and he announced the date of the independence also. So Crown providing independence to India, that is by 1948, that is 30th June 1948, India will provide freedom. British Crown ready to provide freedom, and it was declared by Clement Attlee, the then Prime Minister of England. But before 15th August, that means the date actually it was 30th June 1948 they declared, but we got freedom 15th August 1947. Why? Because here one more important incident was happened. Whenever this British government and Queen declared the independence to India, Muslim League was not accepted, because Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was the leader of Muslim League, he wanted to separate India two parts, and Muslim people wanted a separate country. So because of Muslims' opposition, the date, important date 3rd June 1947, British government once again they announced the important point. What is that? The constitution which was made by Constituent Assembly, it was not applicable. See here, because of the opposition of Muslim League, 3rd June 1947, the government of British announces the constitution which was made by the Constituent Assembly was not applicable those who are not willing. That means in Indian territory, princely state or provinces or other part of the India, those who are not accept the constitution, it will not be forcibly applicable. This is the declaration of 3rd June 1947. On the same day, Mountbatten, the Governor General of India, he accepted partition. See, the partition accepted on the same day, 3rd June 1947. So, immediate effect was given by the introduction of Independence Act 1947. Independence India Act 1947, whenever immediately affected, and important features of this 1947 Act. By this Act, that means it provided freedom to two dominious states. One is India, another one Pakistan. And this Act, Indian Independence Act 1947, was given freedom to both dominions, that is Pakistan and India, at the same time, 15th August 1947. And here onwards, British Crown not made any laws towards to the India. If any law British government makes, it should accept by the dominions of the Pakistan cabinet and Indian cabinet. If they accept, the British law will be applicable. And here onwards, that means this act was declared Her Majesty, that means the supremacy of Queen will not be continued. And here the interim constitution was provided to both the dominions, that is 1935 Government of India Act. Until their own constitution, whenever it was completed, until that period, 1935 Government of India Act will functions as constitution to both the dominions. And this act was deprived or removal of the Viceroy. Viceroy was the head of the India, but here whenever the freedom declared, Viceroy position completely removed. And the 1947 Act was provided freedom to both the constituent assemblies to make laws for their country. And even they provided a power to these constituent assemblies to repeal even 1935 Act and even 1947 Act. Now onward, this Act also removed or cancelled all the titles of the Britishers who were provided to the officers in the British government. And the civil servants who are appointed by the Governor General, they can continue up to the 15th August 1947. After that, their position should be completely dismissed. And here, this act was completely removed the paramountcy, lapse of paramountcy on princely states. That means, earlierly the princely states have one agreement, that is suzerainty agreement. That agreement also abolished. And princely states declared freedom. As per their wish, they can join in the Pakistan or India. Otherwise, they can be ruled independently. So, finally, this act was the position of the Governor General also cancelled. But the Governor General position was continued. Even the Governor General also provided veto power. Earlierly, the British Crown has the veto power on bills which was reserved for them. But now the Governor General has the power to veto the bills. But finally here, the British government, this act was appointed Governor General to both the dominions. But Pakistan, the Governor General appointed by the Muslim League leader Muhammad Ali Jinnah, but in India the Governor General was Mountbatten. And the first Prime Minister, that means the Mountbatten, was sworn in Jawaharlal Nehru as a first Prime Minister. Governor General was Mountbatten and the first Prime Minister was temporary, that is temporary Prime Minister was Jawaharlal Nehru. So 14th and 15th August, both the dominions became independent at midnight. So this act also called Dicky Bird, because at the midnight, whenever this Independence Act was declared, and this Mountbatten Plan or Dicky Bird Plan, this is called Dicky Bird Plan. All the viewers, watch these videos continuously and share this video and like this video and subscribe it. Thank you.